before.
Oh my goodness.
Hey there, guys.
Oh my goodness, folks.
Hey there, guys.
Ow. Okay.
Did
literally,
you just shock yourself?
No, look at this. My beard hair is literally stuck.
Oh no! Ah!
God. That was a problem, folks. This is the That's Not Funny Comedy Podcast. We are two friends that love each other,
But we don't like each other.
We're trying to bring a little bit of our life
Into your world.
And
We're doing a new intro.
This is Tyler.
This is Jeff.
And let's get into it. TT, what was not funny for you this week?
There was a vast quantity. There's a vast
Can you
quantity.
zoom me out? I don't want a brother wife right on top of my F-dog and head.
Yeah, this seems a little. Yeah.
There you go. That's
This
nice.
feels a little.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now my hat's too high though.
Even a little bit more. Even
I
I need a little bit of headroom. No pun intended. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And then move me a little bit to the right.
To the right?
Yeah, meaning you're to the left. I'm a large. No. Sorry. My stage right.
Are you happy?
It makes me
Are
feel
you
better.
happy?
I think that's that's equal. That's
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's what I call equilibrium. Why are you saying the F-dog so early into the stream? You just don't want us to have any traction, do you?
I don't care anymore.
That you don't care any less. My mom would say that to me.
Ooh.
My mom would say that. I would say something any more, and then she'd say any less, and then I'd say, "I know you do pills, because you do my pills."
Because you do my pills.
And one time you
Mom.
asked me to get ADHD medicine, and I didn't. Said I didn't have to take it. She tried to get me to get a script when I was like, I don't want to take the ADD medicine because it makes me feel funny. She's like, that's okay. You just tell the doctor that you still want it, and then you don't have to take it. And then years later, I figured out.
Did you do it?
I don't think I did. I think I put a firm.
You kind of had a sense of the situation.
I don't know. My mom, she just didn't follow through on a lot, so I think she just was like,
This would be a good fun idea.
I'm gonna
Let's get
watch
some pills.
Maury instead.
Did she watch a lot of Maury?
I watched a lot of Maury, watched a lot of Jerry Springer, did a lot of time in bed until my dad was like 30 minutes away from home, and then like took a shower and like cleaned up the house.
He would go on extended military.
He was in the military,
He was in
Navy.
in the old mill.
Yeah. Those are wild times.
So would the same thing kind of happen? Like he's gone for 6 months, and for like 5.5 months, she's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then for like 2 weeks, she's like, oh God, we got to really get this shit together.
Literally. Oh, she would like always let like homeless people like live with us or like weird shit, like become friends with these weird people. And another thing is
would she always get them out by the time your dad came back?
They were like way less frequent. But then my dad would just come back and be like, oh, okay, I guess I have like 2 400-pound lesbian Wiccans in my life now.
Wait, they lived with you?
Essentially. I mean, they didn't like. Oof. It was like they stayed at our house a bunch, even though they had like a trailer. But our house was nice.
Being
nicer than the trailer.
Pretty bitter makes sense.
It really does. It really does. There's not a lot that I can hold against him.
And it's like it's not on you, and you shouldn't have to put up with his bitter bullshit. But like in a vacuum, you kind of can look at it and go, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's pretty.
Well, he made the mistake of marrying somebody 5 months into knowing him. You know, he got into the car. They said, "Are you looking for a good time?" He was looking for a good time, I guess, and he had a horrible time for 15 years after that. I think I told you that.
Did he have a good time that night, though?
I don't know. Probably.
Did they told you the story of like how they met?
Well, my aunt told me. But then it's like, I don't know if my aunt is like has my mom's best interest now that my mom's dead. You know.
Sure.
Like, yeah. Like, they was like,
hey, you asked me what wasn't funny.
Yeah. Okay. I assessed. Sorry.
Okay.
Like
Ricardo.
you've never done it.
Listen, I've done it.
Fucking vagabond. And SS is a spotlight steal.
Not the Stufswaffel.
Not the Stufswaffel.
Schutzwaffel.
Anyway, yeah, it was really rough for me as a child, so that's kind of why I use comedy as an outlet.
So I had some people decide to walk back on a whole idea,
Just say what it is.
Oh, just
say what it is.
Just a lot of.
I'm just sabotaging you right now.
Just a lot of.
Don't say what it is.
Just a lot of.
When you have 1 and 2/3 Modelo's, you start to get a little raucous.
Mm-hmm. He's a little raucous now, folks.
Yeah, I'm a little raucous, folks.
Just a lot of work that I've put in on some very important shit
meatballs.
Has just very, very important meatballs. It turns out the flour was bad, and so they want me to remake the meatballs.
Well, and here's the thing. He's already simmered as long as he could simmer.
And it's two.
At a certain point, you need more propane.
Two very important sets of meatballs. People have decided they want to redo the meatballs.
Really?
Yes.
You only told me about one.
Well, there's the other meatballs. The new meatballs.
Oh, the new meatballs.
The new meatballs. Did I tell you about that?
You just told me about that just a second ago.
Okay. Yeah, I should go to a doctor.
You really should.
My memory is...
Even setting things up today, I'm just like, this poor guy.
Yeah.
This poor guy, he's got a fucking brain-eating amoeba.
I feel
But you can convince anybody that you don't.
I can.
You can convince anybody that you're just like, you know what? You have a brain-eating amoeba, and I've got the cure. Sign on with me. We'll take care of you better than you would even know how to take care of yourself.
We have a nice hut in the woods, okay? We got 18 acres, okay?
I'm telling you right now.
From my grandma.
I'm telling you right now.
She had Parkinson's. We
my grandma
strung
was an
her up.
Honorable woman.
We put puppet strings on her arms and legs. We strung her up.
You know nothing about honor.
We made her reenact Civil War stuff. Grease.
Oh.
We did Grease too.
We
did Grease too.
Grease
we made
and Grease too. In Civil War garb. Talking about...
That's fun.
Yeah, talking about...
porcupine oppression.
Rebel field dropout. I don't know. I can't do any Grease Civil War collabs.
I don't know any... I know Grease actually all right, but I don't know...
Rebel field drop dead. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
Gettysburg dropout. I don't know.
Okay, what wasn't funny for you?
Just really want to get a good Grease and Civil War. I feel like I could. If I was in a better state of mind. What was not funny for me?
I feel like I need to have better what's not funny for you. I've been doing too real of not funny for you.
Yeah, no, it's like the exact same thing every week.
It's literally just like, the business is eating me alive.
Exactly.
I hate it.
It's been for a couple years now, but good.
It has.
Yeah, what was not funny for me this week? I've been trying to be more assertive in my life lately.
Good for you.
And thank you. And it's like I got invited to this work thing and I wanted to go, but it was kind of people pleasing for me to go. And I ended up having an all right time. It was actually a really good time in certain regards because I got to go with my lovely girlfriend Roxana. But it's just kind of like you make these sort of things that you want to have as core tenets of who you are and what you do, and then when you're rubbed up against the cold hard cement that is the grindstone of life and reality, you start to make concessions on what you care about most. And so I'm trying to not people please in 2025, but it's just so easy to fucking people please, especially when you're like, oh, I just care that you like me, I guess. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's like if they directly have power over you, like a boss or something.
See, I've had two of those this last week where I was like, darn it, I did it again.
Yeah, shucks. I compromised my sense of self once more.
I made a fucky wucky.
Whoa, wait, did I tell you about that?
We said that a bunch on the brew last week.
Okay.
I mean,
the podcast. Okay, because my boss and I say that.
Really?
He said that to me. I made a fucky wucky, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, you said it last week, and then I started.
Really?
Saying it,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I kind of brought it back.
I felt like I was waking up from a coma, and that was like my sleeper.
Hit you as hard as I can in the face right now.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Honestly, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh, but yeah, no people pleasing is where I want to go. But sometimes you end up people pleasing. And then there was this one situation where I was trying to show somebody something, who has a lot of influence on me because of who she is. And I was like, oh yeah, let me show you this thing, because I was trying to help her. And then she just started talking to somebody, because it was kind of like an event sort of thing. So she was getting her jacket, she started talking to somebody. And then I had to do the move where I pull out my phone, start looking at my phone like I've got anything to fucking do. And I'm just like, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to show you something. I'm trying to help you. But I guess you can just start talking to somebody.
That doesn't feel
as
good.
I'm trying to help you. Okay. And then it's just one of those things where I just want to I just want to be like, fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna live a crazy life for 4 months and then jump off a cliff. Like that, you know what I mean? Because at a certain point, you can go fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
You totally can go fuck it, we ball, and then I start getting these eruptions to be like, fuck it, we ball.
So,
but then I'm like, no. We don't want to ball just yet. We got a lot riding on not balling. And so
I had a situation recently where there was a really, really important thing happening. And like somebody was making a decision that was like really a pretty critical, very important decision. It could be very good, could be very bad. And I was talking to him about it, and we're talking through it a little bit, and they say, I need to talk to my financial advisor about it. And here's the thing, like if you're talking to like
that's a good move.
See, okay, so you think it's a good move. Well, okay.
I like that.
I'm glad that you think it's a good move.
That's kind of like a power move.
That's the thing. To me, it felt a little like... I'm trying to think.
Weird gastrointestinal noise that just happened from me. You can't even replicate it. It was like...
No.
It was like the genesis. It was like the genesis of a parasite inside of your trachea.
But so they pulled out the financial advisor, and I just...
I like that. You would... I like that the same. You and I are similar in a lot of regards, right? That's something you should like.
And you
probably shouldn't like.
You probably shouldn't like it, actually. Yeah. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Anyways, I just thought that was really funny. But what I want to jump backwards. To. I want to jump backwards to...
Jump backward, jump forward, jump around, jump up,
I want to jump backwards to you're in a conversation, you're at an event, you're at a social event. I want to give these people...
You're a sociopath.
I'm a sociopath. We're at a social event. I inject you with a toxin.
Right.
That liquefies your trachea.
Okay. I just use trachea.
You
can't use trachea. I just use trachea.
You signed up for it.
There's only so many times you can say trachea.
You signed up for it, okay? And now you've got to try and keep your cool because you're going to be fine. Afterwards, I've got the reversing agent.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe you think you do, but you don't.
And now you're at a social event.
Maybe you literally just have the fucking red cherry squeezy candy that we all were eating when we were 7.
I guess that's a good point. You can't trust me.
That looks weirdly phallic.
So you're at a social event, and it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, what's going on?
You're at a social event, and then that happens. What do you do? Do you just go to phone mode, or do you bully your way into the conversation, or do you? What do you do?
Here's the thing. This particular person, they're a fucking maverick. Okay, there's no.
Whoa, hey Flynn Scott, how's it going? This shit is embarrassing. Whew. Thank you, my friend. Hey, thanks for waking up.
Good podcast.
Thanks for waking up for us, baby. We are excited to have you here, whether you like it or not.
Flynn Scott, more like.
We're fucking not.
More like
get out of here,
flying snot. You goddamn sneeze of a person. Ooh. That's your fucking personality, a sneeze. Because you're gonna be there for a second, and then everyone's gonna forget anything that you did. And you know what? You don't deserve to be blessed either. No, I think the phone's a fine move. I mean, it's not the value congruent move. I don't, love that I did the phone. But what do? There's nothing you can do. Can
you bully your way in though? Could you have bullied your way in?
I mean, I guess I could have. Been like, oh, you know what? I actually just sorry to interrupt. I wanted to show you this really quick because I've got to take care of something. You could say there's a time sensitive nature to this.
Oh my God, I got to get out of here.
There's a time sensitive nature. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't think you bully your way in? Because for me, I guess my go-to there is bully your way into the conversation.
It depends on the person.
It does, and the person engaging in the conversation.
Exactly.
If you can, you can. If you can't, you
This was at like an event. It was like an event that I shouldn't have been in. Yeah. I shouldn't have been in. And then here's the thing. Here's the worst thing. They were like, you should come in and before you leave, you should come in and take some food. And I was just thinking to myself, nah, I'm not going to fucking do that. And then as I was about to leave, they were like, are you going to get some food? And then I was like, yeah, I don't want to be rude.
Good food?
It was good food, but the second I started getting food,
you realized it was a mistake.
I was thinking I shouldn't have done
this. I crossed a social line.
It's not even crossing a social line per se. It just was like, Now, I guess it was crossing a social line that
I mean, I don't think it really was. It's just
No,
there's
it
a
was-
moment where you're like,
It wasn't anything that was like inappropriate, but it
you
was just
don't
like
garner more respect by getting food.
exactly.
You don't garner more
I was
respect.
like, I didn't need
You're like,
this.
oh
food.
my god, is he that poor? He literally needs the New Year's food.
like,
Oh,
What am I fucking doing?
Okay.
I don't even want this.
can
food,
somebody
but
do a background check on him
They
really
told
quick?
me to get food enough times that I was like, yeah, fuck it.
He
I don't
fell
want to
for
be
the bait.
Well, because
he fell for the bait.
listen, when somebody asks you, like, hey, can I do a favor for you? Or it's sometimes you take someone's little hit of dopamine away when you don't allow them to do the thing that they're trying to do.
Sure.
So I don't want to take anybody's hit of dopamine away. Okay, I'll get some fucking ribs, not a problem. But then when I was trying to separate the ribs, I was thinking, this was such a mistake. But I can't just abort food.
You got into
I can't
messy
just
food.
abort because
if
then
it would have been lumpia, right, and you just get it all in a case quick and you go, that's
Yeah.
one thing. But when
No,
you're trying to
it's-
cut a piece of steak off,
Yeah,
oh no.
it was really bad.
Oh,
It was really
God.
bad. So
Okay.
anyway, I'm trying not to people please. I people pleased and I tried to get ribs. And here's the thing, I did not fucking like the ribs.
Really.
They tasted like fancy beef jerky.
That sounds like my cup of
I
tea.
know you probably love.
I
that
probably
shit,
would've
but
loved
I was
it.
like, this is like
Fancy beef jerky.
this is like what a Slim Jim was before it was dehydrated.
Have you ever had candied salmon?
That sounds literally just abhorrent. I hate that. I literally hate that.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
Should we get into a little bit of news?
Let's do it.
We're not a news show, but there's some things that you should know.
Man named Flynn Scott abducted 8-year-old in Kentucky. Is that funny, Flynn? Is that funny enough for you?
Yeah, don't tell a lie on us, and we won't tell no truths on you.
There you go,
Flynn.
buddy.
Let's see here, big dogs.
Here we go. Here's the news.
We got Illinois teens, 11
11 of them.
11 Illinois teens.
Almost a 12-pack. One shy of a 12-pack.
That's a bevy of teens. 11 Illinois teens charged with felonies after men lured and beaten using dating apps. The teens, all male, 17 and 16, were charged with aggravated battery, criminal damage to property, and mob action. Some allegedly took inspiration from the crimes from social media.
Social media's getting a lot of flack this week.
It is. Here's the thing. When I was in the 7th grade, I made a MySpace about a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Ball, and I said she was Mrs. Balls, and I got her fucking picture from the website, and I made it her MySpace picture, and then the second picture, I literally put a picture of a micro penis, and then in the bio I said a picture of my chode. Because chode was in vogue.
Holy shit.
And
Did
then
anything ever come of that?
I started adding all of my classmates on MySpace. I started like seeking out all of my like classmates.
So there
to
is a
add.
point where they know it's you because you haven't added yourself?
Well, that's actually funny. I don't think they were able to deduce that.
To get that
And I
far.
remember this one chick that I had a crush on. She was like, "This is so stupid. Whoever's doing this is seriously pathetic."
Oh.
So that
So
was
you
a
did
problem.
one for her too?
I did one for
So you did
her.
another one for her too?
I had to do another
That's
one for
the
her.
move. You had to do another one for her.
But this is all I'm saying
like
is
Flynn
like
Scott.
if
If
you're
you
gonna
can't
do
make it,
if
you hurt other people.
if you're gonna do crimes for social media, like as an inspiration, like I get that. Like I really understand that.
absolutely.
That's I'm not gonna say it's not a problem, but I logically can follow the breadcrumbs to why you would do that.
See, there's
R.I.P.
like
Mrs. Ball.
you get the pedos. That okay.
Yeah.
At least everyone is gonna be like, hey, they getting the pedos, right? You know, that's neat. You get some like social recognition.
Yeah.
But when you're just like beating up random, I mean, a lot of people hate men at this point. Maybe they just
Right.
were. I wonder if they were all cucks.
I bet. Yeah.
You know?
No, because I mean, I feel like cucks love men. They love to watch a strong man. You know.
Well, I'm kind of thinking of like men hating cucks.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
I'm
let's
thinking
get
of like
into
a gaggle of like
Of men hating
limp-wristed
cucks?
of a gaggle of limp-wristed men hating cucks. You know, it takes how many limp-wristed male hating cucks does it take to beat up one real man?
I don't know.
Apparently 11.
The answer tonight.
The answer is 11, folks.
11 Illinois teenagers were charged with felony crimes after 2 men using dating apps were allegedly lured and beaten during the summer. We're just now finding out about it, huh? Some of the teens, males 17 and 16, took inspiration, yada, 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 social media trend. The police did not elaborate on what the social media trend entailed.
What?
I mean, is it the lure desperate men on Tinder and beat the fuck out of them challenge? Like, what possible trend could it be?
I'm gonna try and get to the bottom of it.
The catfishing trend? Yeah, you try and do some
Robert Smiley
internal
asks,
research.
What's a cuck?
Around 9:45 p.m. on July 8th, a 41-year-old man reported to police that he'd been beaten by a group of teenagers in a parking lot on West Northwest Highway in Mount Prospect, Illinois. The victim related that he had utilized an online dating app to arrange to meet a person at the location. After arriving, the victim related that he was approached by a group of teenage males who confronted him verbally and battered him.
So what
They also
what did they
damaged his
confront him
vehicle.
about? What are they confronting him about?
I mean, like
being a guy that's trying to fuck?
Trying to fuck, yeah.
Being
You trying to fuck?
You trying to fuck?
You got a normal, healthy libido, vato? I'm imagining they're all a bunch of
okay,
cholos.
definition of cuck here. A weak or servile man. Often used as a contemptuous term for a man with moderate or progressive political views. See, I actually don't really use it in...
I use it in the cuckold. Like,
or a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful.
Right, there
A
you
cuckold.
go. Yeah.
So there's a nice...
That's actually a Shakespearean term, I believe.
Really?
I believe.
And he was cuckolded.
Police did not provide the name of the dating app and did not say if it was one or more apps used to lure the men. They're just really not trying to give any details here, huh?
Maybe it was like Grindr. Maybe were they targeting...
Plenty of guys?
Gays?
Or plenty of...
plenty of fish?
Plenty of cholos? Like, I don't know. I was trying to think, plenty of men to beat the fuck out of you. The 23-year-old man was able to get in his car and drive away, but had to stop after realizing some of his tires were slashed. Jesus. He asked the residents of a nearby home to call 911.
So he was going to get chased down.
Like... What is the challenge? Did you find the challenge, or did you get?
No. I got sidetracked by cuck.
By looking up what cuck was.
I got sidetracked by cuck.
What is the challenge? I'm assuming you're trying to catfish somebody, right? You're trying to figure somebody is gonna meet you, so you're trying to get them there, and then, I mean, what is a? That makes sense.
Hey, you know what? It was the pedo trend. It is the pedo trend. So it's just like they're just like broadening horizons a little bit. They're just like, he might be a pedo. Sure. It's like when we do. It's like if we go on.
But this guy's 23.
You can pedo at 23.
Oh, and they're 16 and 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a. I actually have a. Actually have an uncle who, well, not an uncle, a great uncle. You know, maybe I shouldn't even say who it is.
I've already kind of
dug myself a hole here.
What's going on?
There's some person that I know of that actually was a pedo, and he pedoed quite a few.
Did he? Wait,
boys.
really?
Yeah, younger boys.
You have an uncle that was a
great
pedo?
Great uncle.
A great uncle?
A person that I know. I have a person that I know that's may or may not be.
How do you
uncles.
like? Can you elaborate? Like, how do you know about this?
Well, here's how I know about it. I actually probably wouldn't have known about it, except one of the kids that he molested toward the world. No, a lot better than that. Tore a beer can in half, like an aluminum beer can, and cut his head halfway off.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
So he died.
Pretty real shit. He actually lived for 6 months. He never got out of the hospital. He died of an infection. So they kept him alive. They got his trach.
Wow.
They got his trach back enough together that he could breathe.
What was the can?
The remains. I
want to imagine it was like a
important information.
Strawberry bubbly.
Strawberry bubbly. I think it was a beer can, probably.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's kind of a near and dear, like, to my heart. It wasn't a TikTok
story of
trend.
redemption.
It was just a real thing that happened. And that's where you're kind of like. Oh, you know, you can't really support people like finding random strangers and beating them up. But when the mid 20-year-old like kind of gets his vengeance and tries to cut your not great uncle's head off, you're like, I mean,
what's the problem?
Here?
I mean,
the problem is he went to jail for a long.
Oh wait,
long
really?
Time. Oh yeah,
but he had gotten got though.
No proof.
Oh,
that's the problem. You gotta
have a little bit of proof.
You gotta save the cum.
I'm imagining that he's
gotta save the cum.
He's
Can
like,
we get a shirt?
you gotta save the. I'm imagining he has like intimacy issues and he can't like get it up for his girlfriend, and so he like ends up taking a video of that as proof. He's like, no, look, Look, I'm looking at her with hollow eyes. I have hollow eyes right now.
She's at least
and that's
a 6.5.
That's a reason why.
Okay.
So about 10 minutes later, slashed the tires, yada, yada, yada. The 23-year-old man was able to get in his car, drive away, but had to stop after realizing some of his tires were slashed. Okay, sorry. The Mount Prospect police detectives were able to locate video surveillance footage that captured the incident and were able to identify some of the offenders in the video. Police said an extensive investigation was conducted where 11 total juveniles were identified as taking part in one or both incidents.
Yeah, once you're at, like, post 4, you're kind of invincible. You know, like,
when
you're at 4, you're like,
because it's a flurry.
We're riding
at that
deep.
point. It's a flurry,
and then like above 7, I think it's legal to kill people.
I think
so.
Like,
at
I
least
think you're right about that.
It feels legal to kill people
Absolutely.
in the moment. You're
Absolutely.
like, look, we voted.
No,
we
it's
voted.
the rule of 7. Your
we
Honor.
voted. It's the rule of 7, Your Honor.
And he said, "Do you need Nate?" And just has nunchucks somehow. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why that happens. Detectives also said that one used, quote, a racial and another derogatory term during one of the alleged incidences, resulting in 2 hate crime charges for that teen. That's kind of funny, though.
Yeah,
that's kind of funny. It's like, I think there's like a Louis C.K. joke about that. That's like you. It's like, oh yeah, but you were a dick while you did it, or like, you know, I can't.
Sure,
fucking,
yeah.
It's just like, I don't think that really amplifies anything. Like the guy still getting fucking completely just like decimated by a group of people. I don't know.
I mean, you know, it's helpful to make examples.
I guess that's true. But it's just,
you can beat someone up. Just don't
call them a
mook.
Mook, yeah, nice, yeah.
Mook is a slur.
A term that seems like a slur, but
really
it's actually
feels
not.
Like a
police
slur.
did not mention which slurs the teenagers allegedly used. It was mook. I mean, would they? Would they? Yeah, they were dropping N-bombs. They said all kinds of.
Can we rewatch the video where the teacher's actually dropping we decided to include the actual long form footage because we think it's very impactful.
The Mount Prospect Police Department said the Cook County State Attorney's Office approved the charges for the teens who all turned themselves in last month.
Pussies.
Yeah,
run.
What the fuck?
Run.
I thought you was real. The police department is advising parents to speak to their children about partaking in social media trends. We're asking parents to take these incidents as an opportunity to talk with their teenage children about the seriousness of
here's
actively
the thing.
participating.
If you've got
in
a
these
kid that's
types
going to
of
go out
trends.
and get a gang and beat the fuck out of
I
someone.
don't think any sort of dialogue
hey Benny, I just wanted to talk to you about fuck you, Dad.
Right.
You know, it's like you're not dealing with like a kid who's super receptive to like input at this point.
Now the dad's getting their head halfway cut off by a strawberry.
There
bubbly.
you go. He's a cuck.
And that's not good.
He's a cuck.
It's not good.
I like how that sounds. Cuck. My turn.
I'm going to take this.
Venezuela's top court issues a $10 million fine for TikTok over allegedly deadly video challenges. Is this the same story?
I guess it is. Yeah, I guess we didn't realize that.
Is this the same story?
No, it's not. No.
Venezuela's Supreme Court on Monday issued a $10 million fine against TikTok for not implementing measures to prevent viral video challenges that have allegedly led to the deaths of 3 Venezuelan children recently. This is one nice thing being a government. You can just kind of be like, whenever you need a little bit more money, you're like, you know what? Facebook, because there's got to be like a billion things that they're not, you know, and so just occasionally, like, instead of loans now, people are just like, yeah, Facebook, bunch of kids killed themselves.
Yeah, they're in like a boardroom, like a round table. They're like, all right, we got to think of something to drum up some funds.
Exactly.
Like,
should we do TikTok? No, we did TikTok last time.
We could siphon off a TikTok.
Instagram. Let's do Instagram this time. Yeah,
we're doing IG.
Instagram. The butthole thing. You guys want to do the butthole thing? Yeah, let's do the butthole thing. You guys did a whole butthole thing. You let a guy with his butthole in the nair. So yeah, that's 50 million. Is 50 million
easy.
Dude, how much did we need, Reggie?
Not 50 million.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 50 million for the butthole thing. Judge Tanya D'Amelio, thank you, said TikTok had acted in a negligent manner and gave it 8 days to pay the fine, while also ordering the video service company to open an office in Venezuela that would supervise content so that it complies with local laws.
That's a pretty hard-nosed rule. You have 8 days.
8 days. Yeah, no, that's quick.
You have 8 days to pay 10 million.
Well, and I'm also kind of thinking like, what? So I guess I don't know how censorship on that level works, but it seems like it would be kind of tricky
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Can the government?
I'm pretty sure there's a TikTok ban coming our way in just a couple of weeks here. I'm pretty sure. I heard the lore.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. The judge did not explain how Venezuela would force TikTok, whose parent company is based in China, to pay the fine. That's kind of, yeah. Venezuela has blocked dozens of websites in previous years for not complying with regulations set by its Telecommunications Commission. And then that's the moment where you're like, okay, so TikTok, they do have they can literally just be like, yeah, you guys are kind of like, I don't know, not actually that important. So, okay, sorry. And then just not pay the fine.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun being an international company. You're like, hey, you guys poisoned all our rivers and are responsible for like a bunch of birth defects. We're going to fine you. And they're like, we'll head out.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
It was a good run. We did get to dump a lot of free hazardous materials in your rivers. So it was a very healthy, very good long run.
Good exchange.
You guys should keep better track of this shit because that was fucked up.
Don't eat fish for a couple
What you
decades.
let us do was fucked up. Okay, the judge did not explain. TikTok did not immediately respond to requests for comments from the Associated Press. That's weird because then I feel like they're like, but they did eventually. And here's what they had to say, like
right, yeah. They did a dance about it. They said, you know what?
We
love the people of Venezuela. We are big Caracas fans.
Are Venezuelans? It's Brazil that has like the hottest people in the world. Is that right? Is Brazil is that the thing with Brazil? Venezuela, I feel like it's got to be. It's similar. It's like the beaches. Did they get a bunch of Nazis too?
I mean, there's Nazis everywhere. They're still alive, and
I know, but they really liked Brazil. They really liked Brazil. Yeah, and Brazil kind of liked them a lot too. They don't like to admit it, but they did. They were like, "Come on over." Well, because the Nazis, they had a lot of really solid scientists that also did some really pretty fucked up things and helped engineer a borderline apocalyptic world war, but pretty smart guys.
Okay.
They made meth, they made missiles, they made jets. Yeah, they did. Yeah, no, wow. Meth was a Nazi thing, huge. Which kind of makes sense. They made it for forced marches. So like they were like, oh God, we're gonna have to go into Russia. It's gonna be crazy. It's always crazy in Russia. It's always so crazy in Russia. How can we give them an edge?
Give us some of those mints that work really well.
Give them some of those weird mints that make people funky.
Hey, Reichard, do you have any fucking
Schutzwaffen? We just so our
Tic Tacs.
We have a SASE protocol: sales, admin, service, and invoicing. And we wound up like, okay, this is too complicated. What the fuck? This is way too complicated. There's too many handoffs, right? And so we wound up eliminating the admin and invoicing part of it. So now it's just the SS, which actually is short for Schutzwaffen, which is like the main organization in the Nazis that was really doing all the stuff. Called? Yeah.
Okay.
Schutzwaffen. We'll figure it out. But basically now it's like, it's funny because we brought in a new person into our business that's like got a lot of corporate experience, and so the protocol that we made like right after he joined is the SS protocol, and so it's just the Schutzwaffen protocol. It's kind of it's it's good. If you're watching this, the new person that joined, it's true. Okay. Schutzstaffel, which is German for protective echelon. The SS was a paramilitary organization for Nazi Germany that served as Adolf Hitler's personal bodyguards and later became a powerful and feared organization. Stimulus learning model. Here, I also want to know what all the contributions, what technologies did Nazis create? What technologies did Nazis make?
I mean, I knew they make the VW Bug, so that's,
I want the whole list, They made the V2 rocket. So they got a lot of good shit. The jets is really, I don't know if you guys know, but like
radar systems.
Okay. If the Nazis would have made it another like 6-12 months, it would have been like game over. Like you even look at like all of the like, okay, US on the other side, but they just built jets so early in the game. If they would have been able to like to get them there, and I say that I'm almost like they were so close. They were so close. Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I don't. I technically it is a little bit in my blood. I do.
Right. Yeah.
Have that in my blood. But V2 rocket, V1 flying bomb, jet engine technology, glide bombs. What are those? Early versions of the precision-guided weapons, including the Fritz X. I feel like that's like an 70s dance song.
See, I thought it was like a new chip.
And Henschel HS.
Introducing the Fritz X for a limited
Fritz
time.
X. NVIDIA. Look at this. The acoustic torpedo.
Yeah, like everybody
Agfa
knows
color
that.
doesn't sound like something good.
Let's just go with the thing people know.
Agfa color. What's the name of a series of color film products made by Agfa? Okay.
Thanks,
Could have gone a very different direction. You know, they did a lot of the magnetophon. You know, you guys know about the magnetophon, right? That's a big deal.
This is the weekly segment where we just explore one contribution from the Nazis, technologically speaking. Today it's the magnetophon. The Tonschreiber from a German radio station in World War II.
Fritz Flumer, AEG, created the world's first practical tape recorder. I mean, that's actually pretty wild.
I mean,
that is actually pretty wild. They did a lot of creative stuff. They did a lot of media stuff. They were really. Am I too excited about Nazis?
Over the next 2 years, Mullen modified and developed these machines, hoping to create a commercial recording system that could be used by movie studios. American popular vocalist Bing Crosby, dissatisfied with the quality of the existing radio station network recordings, was prevailed upon to invest in this development and would use the technology.
Bing. Hear me out.
Bing Crosby's a Nazi, huh?
I mean, fuck yeah, he is. God damn.
You fucking do the math.
Holy shit.
He's from Tacoma, too.
Hitler would have got greased up for that guy.
You know what?
My God.
These guys aren't so bad, you see. I don't know if they fucking...
He's a handsome man. Dixie Lee, one of his spouses. Are you burping out of the microphone?
Yeah.
Just burp into it.
Just trying to be good for
Just
the folks.
burp into it.
What is this bitch on about? That's
Dixie Lee.
That's a little provocative for 1935.
Well, and also super Nazi too. Like,
right.
Look, you're just like, okay.
Yeah. She was the fire keeping the cauldrons burning with the fucking Nazi
Bing couldn't
regime.
say it though. You know, Bing he lived in Tacoma. Bing couldn't say it.
Right.
He couldn't say it, but look at him. Look at Dixie. Look at Bing and Dixie. Bing and Dixie. Let's go out back and do a Bing and Dixie. I'm going to take you out back, throw you in the dumpster, and Bing and Dixie on you.
Anyway, back to the news story.
Anyways, back to the news story. In November, the Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro, blamed TikTok for the death of a 12-year-old girl who allegedly died after participating in a TikTok challenge that involved taking tranquilizer pills and not falling asleep.
That sounds like a good time.
I've done that a lot, actually. I did that a shitload.
That's just B. Tyler's friend and we're 15. That's what that game's called. And next week you'll smoke caffeine pills and wonder why. No, I never smoked the caffeine pills.
You never did.
No,
you never did. I got a lot of people to do that.
You did.
And no one died.
Yeah, but no one had a good life afterwards.
We were rehashing some old memories, and we were talking about the night that someone took 2,400 milligrams of caffeine pills.
Oh yeah.
And then they called the cops,
911.
and we stole the phone from them so that they couldn't. And
Right.
so it was like a dead phone, and then they wound up sending a cop to the house in the middle of the night. And my mom had just found weed on us. And so she's like holding a bag of weed in the kitchen, like not harassing, just berating us for, smoking weed at age 15.
And weed was illegal at that point.
Weed was illegal. It was a felony, it was a felony
Was it
back
a felony?
then. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was the same level. It was heroin and meth. It was the same level of, it was a Schedule 1.
God damn.
Absolutely, folks. This is the past you missed out on, you fucking millennials. You never had to buy. Am I a millennial?
Yeah,
I'm a millennial.
You're literally in the middle of being
I'm
you
like
are
center pack for being a millennial.
Yeah, exactly. Center pack. Nice phrase.
Thank you.
I didn't know about that.
I don't know if it is one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Thank you. But yeah, she was berating us about having the weed, and then a cop rolled up at our house to be like, hey, is there someone dead inside? Because somebody called poison control, and it sounded like they got beat down and the phone was stolen from them. I mean, they didn't actually say that, but that's kind of, I always assume that's what happened.
That was the undercurrent.
That was the undercurrent. And so my mom had to hide the weed actively from the police, which was just the fucking best thing in the world.
That's counterintuitive.
It's like, that's right. That's right. I know.
Now you know what it feels like, bitch. Now you know what it feels like to be me.
Oh my god.
Now I remember one time your mom caught us smoking weed in the shed, and it just obviously smelled like weed. And she came down there because Ashley had snitched on us. That's the only way she could have possibly known.
Oh yeah, I remember talking about it afterwards and being like, "Son of a bitch, she fucking ratted on us."
And then she came down and she opened the door and she was like, "You guys been smoking in here?" And I thought I could charm her. And I said, "Why would you say that?" Although I had cotton mouth, so I was like, "Why would you say that?" It just was.
Did it backfire?
Yeah, but I think we couldn't hang out for like 5 months or something. I think that was like.
God damn.
Yeah.
Did we hang out still? Was that the time when? Was that part of the time?
Yeah, we'd like sneak out and hang out still. We were forbidden lovers.
Forbidden love.
God damn.
Yeah. It was a good time.
We're doing a bit this this little bit of time here where we get powerful.
God damn it.
How about that? You guys want to get powerful? Brother wife gets powerful.
Brother wife.
Buddy. Yeah.
Buddy.
Sometimes, you know.
Wow, Audible kind of feels a lot like Pornhub.
Audible?
Oh, no, you can't see it.
Okay.
Fuck. The ad was there, and it's like really, really similar. So we're doing the 48 Laws of Power.
We're
so
on
far
law
they
3.
seem okay.
A little bit benign.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that powerful.
And they're just written way too biblically for my taste.
First one, never outshine the master. Second one, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies.
Come on.
Third one,
Law 3.
conceal your intentions.
Keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions.
If they have no clue what you're up to, they cannot prepare a defense.
Guide them far enough down the wrong path, envelop them in enough smoke, and by the time they realize your intentions,
it will be too late.
Jesus Christ.
That is
I feel like he just took like a bunch of very like common concepts and like wrapped them a little bit darkly.
right.
It's like don't tell your like I don't know, like don't let everyone know what you're doing.
Sure.
But then but when you say
Conceal your
envelop them in
intentions.
enough smoke and by the time they realize it will be too late. That's
Right.
it's like
Yeah, I feel like he's
Griff in the house.
yo, what up, Griff?
What's up, Griff?
I feel like he's trying to definitely church it up a little bit. He's definitely trying to but I guess this book is banned in prisons. This book is literally contraband if caught with it.
That's weird.
I mean, we listen, the more powerful we get, it's like when the student is ready, the master will appear. Maybe we're not ready to be powerful yet. But then as we start to embody these things, we'll become more powerful, and then we'll have to start from the beginning.
I feel like this guy's just a cunt, and they're like, that's not good for prisoners to read.
Right. Then the fourth law is like steal from your mom.
If you're in
By
prison,
the time she realizes that you've been perniciously siphoning her bank account, there will be no way that she can trace it back to you exclusively.
It doesn't seem like the right things for somebody that's trying to like get close to God to read. It's like this is the right thing. This is actually a book for cucks. You know what I'm saying?
You're not using cuck right at all. Okay.
Yes, I am.
You're just not. Okay?
Yes, I am. I believe I am properly using cuck.
Griff, will you let this guy know?
Griff, am I properly using cucks? I think that he wrote this book for cucks. What I'm saying here is that I think that like if you are a powerful guy, you're not out there like, oh, the 48 laws of power. I should get powerful. You're a little busy being fucking powerful. You know what I'm saying? So like, you're not going out buying the 48 laws of power because you get good pussy every night. You're trying to figure out how to get powerful to get good pussy.
Right.
And so I think this is kind of like an anime kid version. It's like, ooh, yeah, keep him off balance in the dark by never revealing it's like
right. It made me think of this guy. I think I've talked about this before, but Tom Likas. He's this like insane chauvinist that would have these like he had a radio show, and he would have these sessions where he would do Lycus 101, where he would teach men how to get pussy with complete devious tactics. So
thank you, Griff.
What did he say?
He said could be cuckish.
Could be cuckish. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Griff,
the crowd has
agree
spoken.
To disagree. I thought that maybe I liked you, Griff. More like grift. You goddamn fucking huckster. No.
Ooh, huckster. I like that.
Thank you. No, Lycus 101.
Don't listen to him, Griff.
For those that know, though, he would.
Disingenuous cuck.
He would fucking say shit like, take a woman out to dinner. and afterwards drive by a house, figure out a house beforehand, drive by a house, and then be like, yeah, 6 more months and it's going to be done. We're just putting the final touches on the master bathroom right now. It's can't go in right now because of permitting, but it's pretty crazy.
Wow. So just drive by like a $2 million house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he would just like do. He would just, and I just remember,
I mean,
I just remember being like 12, being like,
shit,
what the fuck? Like,
oh, you were like,
well, because I listened to Loveline, which was amazing. I mean, you shouldn't be listening to that either. But then afterwards, Tom Likas would come on, and you're just like.
Was it literally back to back?
It was back to back.
Oh my god!
And it was crazy.
You gotta love that.
And he looks so crazy.
The nipples are one of the more erogenous zones on the body, and you need to be gentle. You need to be gentle, okay?
Well,
you spank her in the butt with a paddle, and you take her by an abandoned house.
You never listened to Loveline then.
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, don't talk about Loveline.
Fuck yeah, that is Tom. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this is Tom Likas.
Well, when you're fucking Tom Likas, you've got to tell him you live in a $2 million house when you actually live in a garbage can.
I remember when I first saw what he looked
monster.
like. I was like, what the fuck?
He's a fucking monster. His lower
I wonder if he's still alive.
Wait, go down. Did he get skinny? Did Tom Likas get skinny? What's that?
Oh, I want to see. This must be early Tom.
I mean, that does not look like. If that's early Tom, then what's late Tom look like? A fucking meat puppet?
Okay, why is Yahoo your thing?
It's not, okay? You fucking must have done that.
What? Yeah, because I live at your house and use this fucking computer.
I don't ever use this computer anymore. The only thing I use it for is this, okay? It was you. Did Tom Likas get skinny?
Oh, yeah, that's early Tom.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Tom needs to drive women by fucking $2 million houses.
Dude, here,
I wonder why.
Let's see Tom Likas 101. Let's see if we can get some of these fucking rules. This guy was a true sociopath. What is this? I am a Likas 101 graduate. This book was recommended by the professor Tom Likas, and it literally changed my life forever. I can never look at life the same. When it comes to analyzing the economy and how I can benefit from it by the choices I made or have made, this book points to a new way of looking at things. Okay, this guy's a fucking economist as well. What's going on right now?
The most common mistake people make is choices early in life.
A young person's indispensable guide to choosing the right major. Okay, well, he's a thinker.
I guess he did some other stuff too.
In his later life, he became a thinker.
So what you gonna do? Is he going to use a whoopee cushion, okay?
Let's see.
You go into their parents' house and you're going to make it look like your mom farted.
Here we go. Number 1, never, ever date a single mother. You already know her stance on abortion. She won't have one. Don't risk paying vagina money.
Holy shit.
Plus, I'm 12. I'm literally 12 listening to him. As I'm trying to fall asleep to wake up to go to Latin class tomorrow. Plus, her kids will always come before you. Why would you want to be second place to some spoiled little brat?
Holy shit.
No. Dude, it was crazy. Okay,
we're going to flip-flop. We're going to flip-flop. Never do what you don't want to do. You make the money. You decide where you're going and what you're doing. Jesus
Number
Christ.
3, don't ask a woman what she wants to do.
Never tell a woman how much money you make. Wait. I feel like Tom would tell a woman how much
absolutely.
Money you make. You would lie about how much. You would lie and say
right,
more.
You would embellish, right.
He's a professor.
5, don't ever date coworkers. Unless you don't give a rat's ass about your job, stay away from the people you work with. It's always asking for trouble.
Never answer the phone or go out on the weekend.
That's not a horrible one. That's actually not a horrible one.
That's actually okay.
That's actually
that's pretty good advice. Never answer the phone or go out on the weekend. Even if you really don't, you have to make it appear as though you have better things to do than be with her on the weekends. Interesting.
The whole thing was really just spinning a web of manipulation. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
7, never spend more than $40 on a date. This includes buying gifts, flowers, candy, jewelry, etc. It does not help in getting laid. It's a waste of money. If anything, buy alcohol and get her drunk.
Holy shit.
This is 2004. This is literally when I was like listening to the fucking...
No, this is... I mean, well, and that's the thing. The era that we were raised in was like... It was pretty...
It was
actually, you know what?
I mean, not as
bad
as
10 years before that, or 10 years before that, or 10 years before that, or 10 years before that, ad infinitum. Never approach a woman in a club who has her girlfriends with her. There's no point. You will not get laid when women are in groups.
I mean,
Tom, come on, you're letting orgy off the table there.
that's true. Yeah.
What a fool.
Yeah. I mean, no spooning, no cuddling, no staying over. I mean, you guys get it. But
If you're not getting laid by the third date, dump her and move on. We might as well
You-
just finish. Never be
yeah?
in a committed
Okay.
relationship until you're really ready to settle down. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, no way.
never answer the phone on weekends. It makes you look like you have nothing better to do. That's he's just kind of repeating himself.
He is repeating
Weekends
himself.
should be reserved for hanging out with your buddies or for guaranteed sex. If you really have nothing to do, let the answering machine take the call. You're busy.
Don't speak to women you work with unless it's related directly to work.
Maybe that
Don't date
makes-
them.
that
This is
kinda makes
again.
sense,
Well,
yeah.
no, this is the same one again. He did 2 repeats.
Sure, yeah.
What are people's thoughts?
Don't tell them they look nice. Don't comment on anything except whatever work needs you have, because you're a walking lawsuit waiting to happen. That's a man who's had to pay out some fucking some coin.
Well, I mean,
because you're a
he's pretty
walking
much
lawsuit
like,
waiting to
this
happen.
is some Dennis Reynolds type shit, Griff. This is definitely some Dennis Reynolds type shit.
Oh yeah, this is.
But I
absolutely
mean,
Dennis
Griff, I don't
Reynolds.
know if you saw. Do we still have the picture of him? Do we still have the pictures of him up here?
You just got to go.
Ah,
there.
there's Bing Crosby,
Oh,
our
Bing.
sweet Nazi.
This is who Tom wishes he was. Bing Crosby.
Seriously, I wish I was Bing.
Look at this.
Let's
Like-
get the old Bing though. I mean,
Wait,
he
come
looks
on.
he looks like Hannibal fucking Lecter.
Lycus
man.
101, baby.
That is a guy who would eat your lips off your face while you scream. 100%.
Oh my God.
Lycus rule number 14. And when she screams as you're eating her lips, use a tuning fork to pin her arms to the ground.
1998.
He fucking ate someone.
God
Tom
damn.
Lycus fucking ate an entire human body. Oh my God.
Oh.
He was either born in 1956 or 57. Nobody's sure.
Oh my God.
That
Wait,
is a
that's
thing.
actually hilarious. Okay, so did he just retire? 2024? God damn.
Years active.
All right. And here's the other thing. The last thing I'll say is people would call him dad. They would call in and they'd be like, "Hey, dad." And they'd be like, "How's it going, son?" Like, it was like this really weird thing where everybody called him dad. Anyway. So, conceal your intentions,
Conceal your intentions.
as Tom Lycus would.
We're getting powerful this year.
We are getting powerful this year. Goddamn.
Goddamn. Now we're gonna move on to a fun part of this show where we
Kill
look at
ourselves,
AI
lie on.
generated- You can't say that anymore.
I know. Ugh.
Kilasa.
Kilasa. It's
Kilasa.
a type of
Kilasa. It's live on air. Kilosalts?
bath salt that you
Kilosalts.
Okay, so
I really honestly regret that I never tried bath salts.
do you?
I do. You know I love weird drugs.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know?
I mean, I just drugs.
I feel like they're not.
just all drugs.
It's really, honestly, it isn't. No, it's.
Goddamn.
It's actually pretty much all drugs, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's literally all drugs. Even if they don't work well even if it's like bad for me,
Right.
even if it like when I say bad for me, I mean like doesn't even feel good.
Right.
It's literally just like that's the level of desperation I have to get out of this fucking head of mine. Is like I'll take a roll of Dramamine.
And in order to just feel removed from the current thing that you're working
It's
with.
not good. It's not good. That's why honestly it's funny because I never really struggled with Xanax until I struggled with Xanax.
Yeah, that's so weird. I was always the Xanax.
You always were the Xanax boy. And I'm always like, when that happens, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, do you have 4 times more anxiety than me and I just don't know it?
I have a lot of anxiety. When
Yeah.
you started getting anxiety, it was kind of like that meme.
Come on.
It was like first time.
Yeah.
I was just like, huh.
You fucking pussy.
It was. I mean, you gotta have empathy for your friends, but sometimes you don't know till you know. This bitch.
Did you have nocturnal panic though?
No.
That's
no.
what really
Yours
got
is
me.
worse than mine. Yours is
No,
worse
I'm
than
not
mine.
saying
Yours
that mine is.
worse.
I'm not saying that mine is worse than yours. I'm just saying I could handle everything except for the nocturnal shit.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
fine.
okay. This lady, she was a fucking.
Librarian.
She was a librarian.
She's a librarian, and she got murdered in a school shooting. Can I say that?
Sure.
And I'm not like I'm
Really
not
nice lady, or did they
celebrating
just
that.
say she's a nice lady?
No, she was nice.
She was nice.
She sometimes she got really serious about kids treating the books well, and she was like kind of like low key tiny
Did
racist.
she one time? Did she one time slam
She
a
slammed
kid's
the
hands in the
Guatemalan.
book?
Yes, she did.
She slammed a guat.
She did.
Can you say guat?
You just did. No, she slammed the
If that's
Guatemalan,
not a
though.
slur,
She
it ought to
really
be. You know,
did.
is that okay to do?
To say guat?
Just to like coin a new slur? Like,
I mean, maybe. Is that part of for each law of power? We also coin it. I mean, because if we do 48 slurs, one of them's gonna stick.
one of them's gonna stick.
I mean, it's a numbers game, but I'm willing to play.
If we said it before it's a slur, is it still bad? You know,
fucking guat.
it's like if you have a picture of yourself naked as a kid, are you a pedophile? If you
Right.
still, you know, like.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to the good folks of Guatemala.
Shout out to the good folks of
shout out.
Guatemala.
No malice, no hate over here. If you like guat, if you think it's got legs,
can you you probably can't even spell a
GUAT.
slur. Well, yeah, but
Are you about to
P at the end. A P at the end.
guat?
Well, without the T though. Don't say it though. I think you can't say it.
Guap?
Yeah. What does that mean?
You are so. I'm gonna hit you.
Okay. Fine.
A guap is
What
like
does that
a
mean?
guap is like a large amount of money. It's like I'm trying to get that guap.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know how to say it really.
Guap.
Yeah, it's an Ebonic term that means money or cash, or a gay wad ass picker. Huh.
Gay wad ass picker. I feel like,
GWAP.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay, all right. Listen.
okay.
So she slammed the Guatemalan. God rest her soul. And I hope that Guatemalan's doing well.
Okay.
We don't do kids.
Ooh.
What did she do? Her mom was a
bit
civil
someone.
rights leader.
She's got a big mouth. She bit someone.
She bit someone. I can
She
see
bit
it.
someone.
But do you see mom was a civil rights leader?
Sure, yeah.
Can you like she lives a pretty uninteresting life, but her mother was a great woman. That's how I feel.
She's actually happy. That's one nice thing.
Yeah, she's happy.
You can
She's
see it in her
happy.
eyes.
Yeah. She has 3 beautiful sons.
They're fine.
They're tall. She got 3 tall fucking sons. And they're always like, so how did this come from you? I don't get it. You know, it's always that.
I don't get it.
I know it's always that rote sort of commentary that she has to deal with. And she entertains it because she's also kind of dull.
So a dullard, but
She's a
born
dullard.
of a
Of a
practical hero.
yeah,
Okay.
pouring a little out.
Porn.
What would be her racial term?
I feel like she's like 10% Japanese, maybe.
Oh, I was just thinking about this. We're talking about slurs, making new slurs. He
He's
is
seen
like
some
a
shit. Too many wrinkles around the eyes for his age.
Yeah, no,
He's seen some shit.
I mean, like obvious pedo vibes, but I don't think necessarily pedo. But I think like, and I this is a little almost too on the nose, but I want to say like hacker. Like
I get
like, you know what I mean?
there was a friend we had who lived in Indianola. DB.
Oh
DB.
yeah, I see that.
This is his older successful brother.
Okay, I
You
like
know?
that. Sorry,
I mean, I
Griff,
guess that
you
means-
said that the librarian gave off a Paula Deen vibe.
Yeah.
Just a nice little racist grandma. I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked up on the racism.
But she did
too.
get shot in the back of the head
She
by
got-
a school shooter.
yeah, no, it
don't
was-
forget about
yeah,
that.
no, she
Griff.
was- it was
That's a really
blood
important part of
all
it.
over the library.
Blood all
books.
over the thing.
All over the
Exit
books.
wound, just like most of one eye and part of the nose
Yeah.
bridge, you know.
She
and,
fell over, like she was halfway over that weird thing that they have in the entrance that makes you like that like beeps if you take a book. She was like keeled over that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Really stuck with a lot of kids. Really stuck with a lot of kids.
We don't do
It
kids.
wasn't, and that's one nice thing about it is that you know, before everyone kind of remembered that she slammed the Guatemalan kid, and afterwards they just remembered that she got the bridge of her nose blown out of the front of her fucking face. So
Right.
like that's a one perk.
That's not a
One
bad
perk When
life.
something really bad happens to you is that people forget about all the bad shit you've done and just remember like, oh, he got thrown into a wood chipper.
Right.
So that's
you get a little redemption there.
You do.
Even
and
though you don't
people love
necessarily
to
remember.
worship the dead, you know?
Yeah.
They really
They really do.
He was so kind. He was so sweet.
Right.
It's like
He lit up every room that he walked into.
a shining light.
He was somebody where if you were having a bad day and he could pick up on it, he was going to make sure you had a good day.
I saw him help 2 dogs across the street.
One
he was
day,
kidnapping. He was dog napping.
He was dog napping.
He was dog napping.
He was
Grandma.
harvesting their
Grandma,
organs.
he was dog napping.
He was harvesting their organs.
What
organs
can
and
you do with
eating
dog
their
organs?
penises? He's eating their dog penises. This is like he's like a he teaches at like a fucking like a Jewish school for millionaire children.
And you don't want to know what he teaches? He teaches music.
Yeah,
he teaches music.
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of fucking hat is that?
I don't know, but it's like $7,000.
I feel like this is
it's a $7,000 outfit that he's
like
wearing.
180 years in the future, and that's like the yarmulke has now kind of transformed.
Right. Well, this is the yarmulke that they make you wear on your entire head, and then
it's the soldier yarmulke.
Yeah, it's a soldier
it's the
yarmulke. There we go.
Soldierka. It's the
So he's literally at because inflation has run so rampant that millionaires are actually just poverty stricken now. So he is at school for millionaires, but the year is 2080, and he's wearing a soldierka, trying to teach like battle music, like cadence music to underprivileged millionaire children.
He's a Jewish bard.
Yeah.
Warrior.
God, well, good on him.
Good on him.
We don't do kids.
We don't do kids.
Oh, like Filipino pop star.
I think she killed. She went to an all-girls school. She got like her parents.
Really quick, I think that's a boy. I know it could go either way, but I think it's a Filipino pop star boy.
I think you're a fool.
All right, well,
what do you think, Griff?
Soja
Kai. We're glad you like it.
Hey,
what do you think, Griff? Boy or girl?
I feel like beautiful, beautiful voice.
If
like,
that's a Korean boy, then I'm.
No, I didn't say Korean. I didn't say Korean. I said Filipino.
Oh, okay. If that's
I said Filipino.
Way, I don't.
That's a Philippine. That's a Filipinian right there.
That's a Filipiner.
That's a Filipino pop star who's kind of like their version of Michael Jackson.
We need an answer, Griff. Boy
I think
or girl?
Griff did a salute.
Soldierka salute.
Okay.
Who knows if it's a boy? Wait. I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm not done. She. Okay. Yeah. I'm going with my route.
All right.
Here.
Well, you go with yours, and then I'll go with mine.
She pushed. She went to an all-girls boarding school. She was actually a handful when she was younger. She went to an all-girl boarding school. Right. One of the weird ones where they like kidnap you in the middle of the night. Do you guys know about that? That's like some real ass shit. That happened to my somebody who's not my aunt.
You're just outing all your family members.
I know. Yeah. But yeah, they'd like straight up kidnap you and then take you to a school for like 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months. They just
that actually happened to my sister. Funny enough. Yeah.
For how long?
I don't know, but for a while.
Like
she went to like a weird one in Utah.
That's where my
But yeah. The Utah schools are crazy. They can just like torture you.
They can fuck your shit up.
They don't have to. There's
Mormons do not abide by U.S. law.
They can just torture the fuck out of you.
At all. They're like 1, try 7 wives.
Okay, Griff coming at you hot.
Thank you, Griff.
I say
I got
woman,
a lot of support from
just based on eyebrows,
folks.
but I don't know. These days could be a toss-up. Griff, you're so right. You're so right, Griff.
So, anyways,
but this is a beautiful man.
They were in a pillow
say,
fight. No, they weren't in a pillow fight. They were in a little bit of a tussle, and she actually pushed one of the girls out of the window, and she fucking died. She didn't mean to kill the girl, but she did. Now, sure, we'll go with Filipino as pop star. I don't care about what happens next. She accidentally killed one of her.
You're just mid-story. You can't keep telling. I'm just gonna hard pivot. Can I go to
Guat again?
No. What happened though? What happened?
Nothing. No. I didn't have anything.
She just killed a.
She just
girl.
accidentally killed a girl at a boarding school. That's the vibe I get. I feel like she's in. I feel like she's in like a Umbrella Academy show, and she's like like a tech girl or like some kind of weird fucking superhero or some shit. But she killed a girl in boarding school. It haunts her to this day. Okay. She's a good person now because she regrets pushing Susie too hard.
Yeah,
she fell out of the window.
I mean, I think that this is like Filipino pop star philanthropist, kind of like a Michael Jackson Bono combo that just loves adobo.
I wonder if there's an app that lets you Michael Jackson anyone. Like, you know how Michael Jackson was just like a handsome black man and then he just fucking vamp bleached his face.
Right, yeah.
Like, I wonder if you can Michael Jackson anyone. It literally could be a thing.
Could be a huge breakthrough with AI.
Could be a huge breakthrough with AI.
All right, one more here. I want to say And here's another death one. I want to say, and this is almost a little too easy, but did he die at a zoo? Did he die at a zoo?
Feels like he might be at a zoo.
Right? It feels like he's at a zoo.
Or he died climbing. Maybe he died climbing.
Like no harness.
Yeah.
Some of those motherfuckers.
I got onto a deep dive recently about like
some of those motherfuckers go crazy.
No, they're fucking nuts, dude. It's
especially
crazy.
the people that do the skyscrapers.
Yeah.
That's wild shit.
What do they call it? Like it's called. Like
oh yeah, I don't know.
Sprint climb, not a sprint climb. It's like spontaneous, but not spontaneous. Like flash climb.
Flash.
Yeah,
climbing?
flash climb, where it's like not a place that people climb, and they're just like, I'm gonna climb it.
And they always
Sky's rapper.
this keyboard is horrible. Okay,
You're fucking horrible.
Okay, well, I swear to God, if I have to be subjected to Yahoo, why does it go to McAfee?
Dude,
This is what this man's dead. How's he still entrenched in everything?
I love the McAfee story. It's a good tale. If you really don't give a fuck, you can do a lot of weird shit, you know?
City climb? What? I thought there was a specific name for it as well.
This is probably the worst ever climb down ladder.
We're talking about two different things, I think.
Right, look at these. This.
God damn, that's
the
nice.
way down.
I'm thinking of a certain person.
Can you just look up flash climb? Because I actually want to know.
Wait, but really quick. This is who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Do you know this motherfucker?
No.
He does shit like this. Like, I don't know.
Is he using like suction cups?
No, he's just using his strong fucking senile hands. The French Spider-Man. Something about just in silence listening to this. Sounded from gripping steel and glass.
Well, I'm just really visualizing him like hard fucking me, like in a dimly lit room. There's something about this guy.
But look at this motherfucker. And there's like videos of him like dancing on top of fucking skyscrapers. Like let's see.
French Spider-Man.
Really quick, I'm gonna do Flash, but I just want you to see this guy dancing, because it's.
I wonder what can we get a picture of him when he was like 25? I want to know. Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that him?
Okay.
There he is.
Okay.
Not bad.
Jesus,
not fucking bad.
Fit as fuck. Where's his face? They were like,
we don't
need. You don't need to see his face.
You can see the bottom. He's got a strong jaw.
He's got a strong jaw.
He does have a strong
lips.
jaw.
In bell bottoms.
This is when he puts his foot on your head while fucking you. He does that move. Yeah, he looks like a meerkat.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he was handsome. He looked like a rocker, you know.
Yeah,
he was a rocker. He's got rocker vibes.
He had the definite right aesthetic for back in the time where he was coming up.
So he just free climbed all that shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't die doing it, huh?
There's just one of him dancing.
You really want Elaine Robert dancing on top of a...
I don't know. It's just he looks not human.
No, his face. It looks like the Super Mario load screen where you can pull on Super Mario's face.
Is this it?
Come on, let's get that fucking
I'm going to tell you about
dance.
the French Spider-Man, Elaine Robert, who is known for his 45 plus years of under his belt. He also uses a lot of his climbing to send a message or protest. And
I hate this guy.
2006, where he fell sick climbing the Tour Total in France.
Leave it.
Anyway,
Leave
what'd you
it.
say? Flash
Climb.
Flash climbing. All right, what is this? Second hardest flash climb I've ever done.
Yeah, Adam Andra. He's a good one. And then there's
you know this guy.
Yeah, I just went on a huge deep dive.
Yeah, no, this is wild shit though.
Yeah. And
but
so
he's got ropes. Why does he have ropes?
He's got. Are they going up or are they going down?
He's making it harder for himself.
Well, he's carrying a fucking.
Does he have a urethral?
Rock.
He's got a urethral dick. Weight.
There's one of these guys is actually like pretty severely autistic, but he's like one of the best climbers in the world. It's kind of interesting.
It felt
So-
like such a ridiculous
That kinda makes
situation
sense. I
that
could see that.
Yeah,
flashed
that's.
this
I mean,
room,
autism
which
is like
looked like
is
the
a little bit of a
complete opposite
superpower.
of
You know, like
what could be
as long as you're
flashable.
not too
And I
autistic.
think
Yeah,
I'm really
absolutely.
proud about this.
I mean, he definitely looks like he's got a little.
He look a touch of the
I
tism?
love pinkies.
I feel
of the
like
tisms.
now I'm finally ready for a 9A plus flash.
Oleana is one of the hardest crags in the world. It's a massive
It'd be so
overhanging
cool to be a
limestone wall.
climber.
We're all there working our projects, and word got out that Adam was going to
So,
show
like,
up.
as
He
you
was
go
preparing
up-
to flash this route called Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Climbing
You
a-
saw the guy that that was into this shit that fell, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh
Can we
my
watch
gosh.
it, please?
I think we
Can
can.
we please
yeah.
watch it?
Climber
Can we please watch it
falls
now?
off.
I want to watch someone die. I actually really don't like watching people die. It's not a pleasant experience.
This guy.
Are we gonna literally watch him die? I actually was joking. I don't want to watch him
I
die.
mean, well, okay. We don't have
Can you
to.
pause it beforehand? Can you pause it before he hits the ground? As long as he doesn't hit the
Well,
ground.
no,
it
you
doesn't
don't. You don't
happen.
see him hit the ground. You just
Oh,
see him
you just
fall
see him
from the
fall?
building. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Folks, this is brought to you by the Sleep Number Bed. This video of this man falling to his death. Get sleep so good you might think you're even dead. Sleep Number. Buy one today.
Can I bring up Smush Face? Can we? Is that do you want to not do that? Do you want to do that?
Okay, here we go. Look at this. So
This is how you say you don't want to do it.
Uh,
Just a very quick redirect.
look at this. Oh, motherfucker! God damn you!
Wait, was he just doing pull-ups at
Yes.
the end of a?
Well, I don't.
Oh,
Why?
no.
Why? Literally, fucking why?
Buddy, okay. There's just a way to do this.
Okay. Well,
There's just
you're
a way
making
to
it
do
worse.
this.
You're making it worse.
There's a way to do this. You go like this. You go like this, and then you just stretch it out. This is your method.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
because like it's not in the center. Okay, I was going for the center.
Okay.
Listen, hey, that's fine. I just want it in the center.
Then we'll put it in the center.
Oh, it's not fucking easy, is it? Oh, it's actually pretty fucking hard to do, is it?
Okay. Watch. I've got you cornered. Watch this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. Fuck. It's not easy.
Yeah, don't call me buddy, okay? Don't fucking call me buddy.
Buddy.
Uh,
There. Is that what you wanted?
kind of, but this video fucking sucks.
Yeah. We're not gonna get to see him fall to his death,
See
are we?
him die. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go. There he goes. Yeah.
Oh man, that feeling right there.
Right?
I feel 1% of what he
here's
feels.
the thing. He got down and then he did 3 pull-ups. And he should have just done 1 pull-up. And then now he's like, all right, 3rd pull-up and oh, fuck, I can't do nothing. Eek. You hate to see it.
Wait, he was looking for the filmed stunt. Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
You really do hate to see it, folks.
Oof.
So, yeah, he was molested in the zoo.
I don't know. I think he
No.
died climbing.
Climbing? I
Yeah,
can see
that's
that.
how we got on climbing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. One more or
Hey,
just...
do you know? Well, I mean, sure, one more. Do you
One
know
more?
what's going on with all the UAP? There's all this weird shit going on right now. You know, there's like all the there's all the UAP shit, and there's Jesus Christ.
We
kids.
especially don't do that, kid.
That kid
We especially
is-
don't do that, kid. This guy, I feel like he's
a good dude.
Yeah,
I
he's
like him.
actually
He's
like
a good dude.
he's a literal medical tourism doctor.
Yeah.
Like he does medical tourism in
Or is he a medical terrorism doctor?
I mean what
does that mean?
What's the difference, you know?
What does that mean, you ask?
Some of these botched nose jobs, come on.
Take a look at his ears. Compare left and right ear.
I think they look fine.
Take a second look.
What, this year?
Both ears in context to each other.
They look fine. No one's ears are perfectly symmetrical. What are you talking about?
There's a fuck. I guess actually it's not that.
Yeah, it's not that crazy. You're cracked.
Maybe it's my.
You're fucking cracked. Now, if you want to take a look at his left and right tooth, then we can have a conversation.
That's true. Yeah, pretty big.
Then
size
we can
difference
start
there.
having a conversation.
But just a good guy. Does medicine.
Does medicine.
Volunteers a lot.
Does mescaline.
Mescaline's. You know, I haven't. Wait.
Did Botox.
Did Botox?
He said he's Botox, yeah. He's had Botox.
That.
Are you kidding me? With the forehead this good?
With the gray
when
pepper?
he's literally 51.
He's got pepper.
He's 51
for sure.
Yeah. That's the thing you don't know about him. Folks, conceal your intentions at all costs. Do not let them know your next fucking move. I want to do number 4.
Just do it. Fuck it.
Always say less than necessary.
When you're trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear.
And the less in control.
Even if you're saying something banal, it seems original if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like.
Sphinx-like?
What the fuck?
Power people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish.
Power people. Power people.
Okay.
If you are a powerful person, you don't say power people.
Right.
You don't fucking say power people.
Right.
And also, he's the first person that said Sphinx-like outside of a fucking history book in the history of the human species. Sphinx-like.
A winged female monster in Greek mythology having a woman's head in a lion's body and noted for killing anyone unable to answer its riddle.
Okay, that definitely lines up with Michael Green's 48 Laws of Power.
I'd like
and if they can't answer your riddle, fucking murder them. That feels... Is this Michael Green?
Robert Green.
Robert Green. Okay. Jesus Christ. Hey, good seeing you, Griff. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening, my friend.
Take it easy.
Did you get Chordled? Did you get caught up in the Chordle craze?
What do you mean?
You remember when Chordle was a whole thing?
Chortle?
Chordle? No, the weird game. The 5 letters game that everyone was fucking
Wordle?
playing. Oh.
Good God.
Okay.
This is me right now when you say Chordle.
Well, I saw a game on the side right here that said Chordle, and I thought it literally looked exactly like Wordle.
It was probably
a knockoff.
A knockoff
It was a
to
knockoff
catch people
Wordle.
that are stupid like you.
I didn't fucking play the game. I was testing you to see if you played the game.
I played it a couple times, yeah.
Did you like it?
It was fine.
Should I give it a shot?
You probably... Here's the thing, it's a social thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's only one word a day.
Is there a first person of the day? Oh, you're the first person to solve the Wordle.
Look, it's even a New York Times thing at this point.
Okay. You play a little Wordle? You want to play the Wordle today?
Let's play it.
Pissant. How many letters? Is it 5? Is it 5 letters?
Pissant. That's too many letters. Doesn't matter. Pissant.
Doesn't matter.
Should we do S?
Yeah.
We'll do S?
Yeah. Small. Let's try small.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
I don't even know how the fucking game works.
Yeah,
small. Do small.
Okay.
This isn't actually a good way to do it.
Okay.
Right. Yellow means it's in there, but not in the right spot?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. Charge. No. No. Chart.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, A means it's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's somewhere else.
Okay.
But hey, you know what? That bought us C and H.
Yeah, no, that's pretty big.
Damn.
Fuck. C
Change.
H.
No.
There's no. Yeah. So it's Cha.
Fuck, man. Cheer.
No, because there's no.
yeah.
There's no A.
Chair. No.
Chica.
No. It's no. Fuck. Don't. Dude, no. That's a wasted. The only thing we get is I out of that.
Well, even if we had I, that's pretty huge.
No.
You're telling me I can't do chica.
We need to test other letters. Need to test other letters.
Watch it be fucking chica.
It can't be chair. Chill. No.
What?
Chara.
No.
What? Cho.
I mean, there has to be.
There's got to be another vowel. There has to be another vowel
after H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a different vowel after H. Choir. No. Chala? Nope.
Chen. What the fuck? It's literally chica.
Can you do things that aren't words? Can you just try things out to see like?
That's why I was trying chica. I didn't think it was.
Well, but so we already know that there's. Well, shit. There could be another C, I guess.
No, there couldn't be another C. I don't think.
There probably could be. Who says there? It's not going to be like double green if there's.
Yeah,
Just try it. Just fucking try it, Chica.
I don't want
hate
to
it
anymore.
You don't want to anymore? It's just actually Chica. Okay, so we know the A is there. Okay.
No. We know the A. Yeah, A is right here.
We know the A is there. Okay, so.
All right, so let's do this here. CH. Oh, whoops. Can we do this?
CH. Nope.
Oh. CH.
Chode. CHOAD. Chode.
Is that right? Whoops. There's just no way.
There's no way.
Not in the word list.
Oh, it won't let you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we know that.
Okay. I felt like we had it, you know?
Yeah.
And now I feel like we don't, and this was the wrong thing to do on the podcast.
We're already here.
We're already here. We can't back out now.
I mean, this isn't reading the 48 laws of power isn't enough. You need to do things that are outside of your comfort zone to become powerful.
Absolutely. Okay.
Chordal.
That's
I know,
too long. Yeah. Chia? No, the I is in the wrong spot. The I is in the wrong spot. No, the I is in the wrong spot.
That is the wrong spot. Yeah. Chaos. It's literally chaos. No, because
Coas. Yeah, the A.
What the fuck?
CHEA. Is there any word? Cheat?
Cheat?
Cheat.
Is it literally cheat? Cheat! Oh! Cheer?
Oh, I just almost ruptured one of my testicles. Wait. Cheer. Yeah, wait, no.
That's two E's.
There's two E's. Unless there's a different kind.
Cheap. All right. That was some crazy shit.
That was some crazy. This is why they got into it. This is now we know.
God
Now we know.
damn.
Wordle. Everybody was freaking the fuck out
Yeah,
about it
they
for a
were.
second,
They
and
were.
now we know why.
To the point where it's literally part of the New York Times. It's
Should
like
we maybe go back and do like old things
Old
like
trends?
that, old trends?
I feel like we would run out. See, but here's the thing: there's no more Wordles. That's just what it is.
We're done now.
Yeah, and then tomorrow you go.
Let's do a Wordle.
Well, you go. Did you get it? Last try. Last try. Really, I knew it all the way from the beginning. Really interesting.
How did you know that?
Is it
How
because,
in the fuck did you know that from the
because you
very
think
beginning?
that the Calvin Klein that sold at Ross is the same that sold at the fucking outlet? This is the same that sold at the fucking mall? Is the same that sold online? You cheap fucking bastard!
I'm gonna get your grandma.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get your grandma.
I'm gonna literally get
in
you
a basement, not my basement, because you know where I live. Okay,
Listen.
you could save her. I'm gonna get her in a fucking basement somewhere, probably in Cincinnati, since that's where we're at.
You will
in this
never,
theoretical
ever
scenario.
be Sphinx-like.
You will.
I'm telling you that right now, bitch. You will never be Sphinx-like.
I will fill your life with coas.
I mean, okay. I feel like out of all of the laws, I mean, that one kind of makes sense. This one, that one, these two are, I mean,
conceal your intentions.
you do have to do that in order to be powerful.
Number 1 and 2.
This is
Probably
pretty,
the best.
this is probably the best
Probably
one.
the
Yeah.
best.
I mean, you can sell yourself out of selling. You know,
Sure,
you can
sure,
talk yourself
absolutely.
out of selling. You can really say, I think I say too much. I volunteer information.
I say like 2 to 4 times too much.
Yeah.
I say
I
way
definitely
too much.
say too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot shut the fuck up.
So how can we stop that?
I fucking don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. For me, like for you, I feel like I feel like you could maybe. I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm just like accepting who I am. Like I don't know if I can.
Whenever you are thinking about like saying too much, just imagine yourself as Sphinx-like as possible.
Okay.
And then you can stop saying half as many things. Just be Sphinx-like. It's not that fucking difficult.
Can we do another one? Fuck it.
Fuck it, whatever.
Next, the next thing we're gonna do,
So
guys,
much
is
depends
read-
on your reputation. Guard it with your life. I mean, that's not wrong.
It's not wrong, but how do you even do that? Like, I mean, I don't know. Don't like fuck a kid.
Yeah,
like,
right,
don't like,
right.
Yeah, don't do like shit that'll fuck
don't
up
do
your
horrible
reputation.
reputation things. Yeah,
But like,
fucking one more.
Well, we still got a nice read.
No, that's it.
What?
Yeah, I know. I know. No, that's a real chin scratcher, isn't it?
It's like these are just like it's like don't do something that people will hate you for.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's like if you're trying to stay alive, don't kill yourself.
Sure.
There's just like there's a point where it's like, what are you fucking even saying?
I mean, if you're completely new to power, you and I might just already be more powerful than we know. So these things are just second nature.
Oh,
if you're completely new to power, you might not know these things.
Okay, fair enough. If you're a cock buying this book for the first time.
Last one. Court attention at all costs. He started to get lazy. He started to get lazy with these ones. He's like, yeah, I can't really think
your
it.
reputation.
He's like Sphinx Light. He started to get self-conscious.
I know some people that have read this book. I'm like thinking about my experiences with people, and I know some people that have read this book.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should start expanding upon these more.
Yeah.
With the videos or whatever.
What we're gonna do next, guys,
Court
is we're gonna
attention at all
start
costs.
reading like the Al Qaeda training manual.
No, there you go.
I think that's gonna be really great.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Can you get it? I'm sure they have like an English translation, right? Because they converted a bunch of. Hadn't there been a bunch of white Al Qaeda, white Qaeda,
white Qaeda,
Al Qaeda?
That's
kind of nice. Al Qaeda,
Al Carter,
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter.
Is
rest in peace.
Wait, is he dead?
Yeah, he's been dead for a while, bro.
What?
Yeah, Aaron Carter's dead as a doorknob.
Oh my god. Google.com. I gotta type in Google.com now. You know.
Yeah.
Jesus
what a world we're living in.
Christ. Aaron Carter dead. How did he die?
Really quick,
How did he die?
folks. This is who we're fucking dealing with.
Who?
Erin Carter. This man, he knows he's not cultured.
You're running a fucking
He's literally not
risky game
cultured.
moving this window right now.
Oh, but I'm holding on to it, okay? You see me holding on to it? You see me?
I'm going to just go open fucking season on you.
And this is... Here, 1 second.
Fucking piece of shit.
Give me a sec.
Oh my god. Just set it down. It's good.
Just
set it down. It's good.
I'm literally trying to set it down.
Set it down. It's good. What the fuck?
I'm literally fucking trying to set it down.
Just mouse control. Aaron Carter.
That's what I was gonna do. We were about to just do the same thing.
I know, but I wanted.
Yeah. Good.
Republic of Games. Those Who Dare.
Aaron Charles Carter.
They must have been run by fucking not Michael Moore. What's his fucking name? Michael Green. Robert Green. Michael Green must be my physics guy.
Wait, I want to conceal your intentions.
Wait,
and then what was the next one?
It doesn't say dead. It doesn't say dead. Oh, died. Yep, November 5th.
You think I don't know when fucking Aaron Carter died?
What was the cause of death? Oh,
Drowning.
he just drowned.
Really?
Oh, after an
What even is that?
Yeah, what is difluoroethane?
You're like,
let's figure that out.
Yeah.
Difluoroethane. Difluoroethane.
There we go. Induced cardiomyopathy.
Is it colorless, odorless, and extremely flammable?
Here, wait.
gas?
This is what we can do.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Refrigerant. Oh, does that shit get you high as fuck?
Oh, I bet. It's probably like, like fucking.
Gas duster. Gas duster.
Okay, there we go.
How do you suffocate on air, though?
It's just, it's like purging.
Oh, the oxygen?
Yeah, it's purging the oxygen. And
That's not drowning, though. That's suffocating.
Well, there's probably some sort of like fucking fluid byproduct shit that happens.
I mean, but think about how much fluid is in, you huff it. There's got to be like a thimbleful of liquid. Like to drown in that, you'd have to, I guess you probably just went ham.
Lead to pulmonary edema.
Inhalation, difluorosis, coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, headache, dizziness, and lightheadedness. Higher exposure can lead to pulmonary edema, a medical emergency that causes severe shortness of breath. Cardiac disorder, death from difluoroethane inhalation can occur within minutes.
Oh, he drowned in a tub. He drowned in the tub.
So
he kind of
he
did the Matthew Perry a little bit.
He did. Except
not-
with this
just a
one,
little
it's a little
different.
more okay to be like, yeah, you guys should. I mean, you shouldn't do ketamine in a tub. If we're being real here, you shouldn't do ketamine. Now in a Ooh, fuck
Doesn't
yeah,
look bad,
Aaron
right?
Carter.
Doesn't look bad.
Fuck yeah, Aaron Carter.
Does not look bad.
Can we actually listen to an old Aaron Carter hit?
I mean, sure, yeah.
What's wrong with that? You know, send me
don't-
back. I had a
I don't see much an issue.
I had a friend when I was like, I don't know, probably 10 or 12 that just fucking loved Aaron Carter and Backstreet Boys. And
Really?
I felt like an alien wearing a human suit or like an autistic person pretending to like understand like social cues or something. I just was like, yeah, wow, this Backstreet Boys is good. I like it a lot.
I liked it. I
remember one time I put sap in his hair. And his mom hit me in the face. Yeah, his mom like hit me in the face.
That's fucking.
And it was one of those moments that just shit got really fucking real.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it was
because
don't put sap in
yeah.
people's hair. That's what I learned. And you want to know what's funny? I relived that trauma by putting a bunch of chocolate syrup in my brother's hair later.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to do chocolate syrup in the hair. He would pass out on the couch a lot. I would do chocolate syrup in the hair, and then this is pretty fucked up. I would put
Here, wait to this song.
BBs. I would put like
For
plastic.
the longest time, I thought my dream was just a fantasy.
No, tell him about your.
So I would do chocolate syrup in the hair, and that was no fun because you wake up and you're like, something's wrong, but I'm not
Why
sure
would
what.
you do that,
Dude?
You really were just like maliciously mannered.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Well, I mean, we really fucked each other up.
I guess it's your brother. It's
Yeah.
your brother. I didn't have a brother that was like young, like with me when
With
I
some
was
pep
young.
and some
Yeah.
spice.
Yeah, I had a brother that was
If
10
you
years
would have
younger.
done it, it would
Yeah.
be wrong. I mean,
Right.
it was still wrong for me. My brother's 3.5 years younger than me, so like
Yeah, but still.
the gap of, I mean, I guess yeah, gap 10 to 6.5. It's a pretty big gap, but 12 to 8.5. That's that's okay.
Yeah.
You can fuck them up a little
Well,
bit.
yeah. Let's see. I mean, especially 10.5 to 14, or 9.5 to 13.
Yeah, that's the and that honestly is probably where shit got the wildest.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, I regret it all. Every day. But yeah, I would put airsoft pellets in his nose and ears.
What the fuck?
And that crossed the line.
You could literally die from that.
That crossed the line. So that I realized later really crossed the line. And here's the fun thing. Like, my mom let me know
That
really
crossed the line.
emphatically that crossed the line. And I just kept doing it.
Oh my god.
I just kept doing it.
What did
But-
she say specifically?
But here's the fun part. They didn't realize it was me in the beginning.
What?
They
They
didn't
thought a
realize-
ghost was breaking in and putting them in people's orifices.
They just thought it was Matt somehow. They just were like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
How do you keep getting fucking airsoft
I love you,
pellets?
son, but you have no survival
you got-
instinct.
And I'm just like,
Kid's fucking stupid.
he's stupid. Oh my god, yeah, no. That was fun. We did a lot of fucked up shit with each other. It was I would wear a scuba suit sometimes. And then we would play like
Alright, are we done with Aaron
soft-
Carter?
Yeah, we're fucking done with Aaron Carter. Fuck Aaron
R.I.P.
Carter.
R.I.P. Aaron Carter.
I didn't ever like any of that shit. He was
Yeah.
always doing fucking just
Wait,
the
okay.
most ridiculous.
By the way, Aaron Carter was
bullshit.
literally never fucking cool. Like, he was cool for a second. For like 6 fucking months, Aaron Carter was cool.
Well, yeah, when we were like 9 or 10 or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay.
How old is Aaron Carter? Is he like the same age as us, or is he?
Yeah, he's a tiny bit older than us. But, I mean, it was always Nick Carter. It was always the Backstreet fucking Boys. Aaron Carter did come on for, okay, you know what, maybe I'll take this back.
So is that his brother? That's his older brother?
Yes, bro.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yes, bro.
I didn't know. I don't know these things.
I mean, Aaron Carter did beat Shaq. So that was pretty fucking sick.
What does that mean?
Oh, he had a song where he was facing Shaq in basketball and he beat Shaq. He's like, that was the day that I beat Shaq.
Oh, that's
Fuck, yeah. Yeah. That's how I beat Shaq. It's just, I don't know. You had to be white in 2001.
You had to be white
and
in 2001
be like in a middle
have
class family.
Not even.
And Pores, I guess. Pores liked Aaron Carter probably
Pores
too.
probably loved Aaron Carter.
Yeah. God, did he really have that many? Oh no, that was just
bunch of proles.
Yeah.
Singer, rapper.
I don't know. I feel like Aaron Carter was
a real piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he huffed air. He drowned after huffing dust off.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, in a different world, that's you.
That's very true. I did a lot of. I didn't. You know what? I can proudly say I never did dust off, but I did a shitload of whippets.
Yeah. See, and that's funny because I can't say that.
You can't say that.
I did do the dust off. Yeah.
You did do the dust off.
I had a girlfriend that did dust off.
That's right.
So that's like, that was a problem.
It's really
for
hard
me.
to stop doing dust off when your girlfriend does dust off.
Well, she didn't do dust off at the time, but she told me how she used to do dust off. And
then
I
actually remember this.
And I was going through a very depressive episode, and I was like, what's it? I mean, there was dust off in the house. I didn't go buy it, but I was like, let's.
But then
let's
afterwards, didn't you pick it up one time?
Maybe like 3 times.
Oh, okay.
I did dust off like 3 times, and let me tell you, it gets you on that fucking level.
So is it a lot better? Is it a lot better than a whippet?
It's like a whippet on steroids. It's
really
pretty crazy.
Does it last longer? Because that's the big thing. If there was see, the thing with whippets though is that you're actually kind of happy they don't last that long. Because you start to get really confused. Have you ever like straight up blacked out on a whippet?
I can't. I don't think so. No. Well,
did you do a lot of double whippets?
Of course. What are you talking about?
Okay. He did a lot of double whippets. Of course.
We both did.
We both did. Okay. Hey. I don't remember that well, and I have a sneaking suspicion why.
Oh my god, yeah, but it's it's nice to be in our 30s and just haven't done a whippet in a good amount of time.
Yeah,
like a decent amount of time.
It's been a grip. I don't feel.
It's been like 9 months.
I mean, that's
no. I don't know when the last whippet I did was, but it's been years. It's been a while.
It's been years.
A while. I mean, it's probably been like 2 years or something.
I think 2 years is a good
something
number.
like that. But
there was a period of time where we were both being sober, except for whippets.
Yeah, and God, that's a bad way to be sober.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, so like
you know what is nice when you get home and you just got a full case of 48 whippets.
I would never
and a whipped
do
cream canister.
I think the most I did in a row was probably like not in a row, but like in a session or whatever was probably like 6 or something.
You know what? I was probably right there with you.
Maybe
I didn't do. They made you, if you did enough of them, you would feel pretty shitty afterwards.
100%. I wonder why.
Afterwards, the next day, it's because your brain was actively.
Yeah, your brain was just like in a fucking critical.
Whenever I'm having a memory problem, I'm like, it may have been the slurry of drugs.
I just remember justifying it to myself because Steve-O did whippets, and
that is not.
And he turned it around. I just remember Steve-O doing whippets, and I was just like, I mean.
See, this is the shit we grew up with, We grew up with fucking Jackass. I guess kids now.
I mean, this is even worse, but I just remember being like, Steve-O did whippets and recovered.
And he's fine.
He's
absolutely not. He's really not fine. He's like, I can't feel a bunch of parts of my body.
You know what's funny?
Have you ever seen like an interview with Steve-O later?
I mean, he's got weird fucking teeth now. I know that.
Like, how so?
Oh, they're just like really perfectly fake.
Oh,
like, that's kind of
you're just really envious of his teeth. They're just like too good. They're just too good.
Just too good.
They're just too good. What's wrong with his teeth? They're too nice.
Okay, I will say something funny. I remember it being more whippets. Like, don't get me wrong. That is a lot of whippets, but I remember it being even more. Like, and I was telling myself,
this is how addiction works, Jeff.
Yeah,
this is how addiction works. It plays with your head. It plays with your head.
Absolutely.
Now I feel like I've probably done like somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 whippets in my life. Like too many.
Oh, I don't know about that. Really? I don't think so. That's a lot. I think I've probably done like.
I guess I shared
like
a lot.
200 whippets, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, maybe 200 to 300.
Okay.
Over the course of my entire life, which I feel like is a lot. You do not do thousands of whippets.
There was a while where I was buying a 48 pack like once a week.
I mean, I will be honest. There was a lot of times where I came over and you just had whippets on the ready. So I will say that.
Here's the thing. I wasn't.
This is funny though.
I wasn't doing a lot of whippets.
Right. Look at this. This is funny.
Is that Steve-O again?
Yes. Look at his weird teeth. No, they look exactly the same, actually.
He looks so healthy now.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez, he looks like a fucking tortured soul. Because he literally was, I guess.
Right.
The whole thing was torture Steve-O.
Well, I mean.
Don't look it up on Yahoo.
Let me see here.
I mean, or you can. We can look it up on Yahoo. That's fine, too.
Steve-O teeth.
Oh,
wow.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. He looks like an actual vampire. Here we go. Look at these fucking chompers.
Wait, is that Steve-O? That is Steve-O.
I guess maybe they're not.
They look awful.
I guess they're just huge.
Okay, yeah, those are some fucked up teeth. They don't look too good, though.
They don't. His teeth look
like
way better back in the day.
MC Escher, like City Skyline. Jesus Christ.
Right,
a lot of interpretation
in
those teeth.
Right, sure.
Lot of interpretation.
Wait, what is going on? I remember his teeth being a little different.
You did too many whippets.
Fuck! All right, well. Tom Cruise's tooth. How about that? Are we bet over this?
No. What about Tom Cruise's teeth?
He's got a fucking tooth right in the middle. Tooth right in the middle, Tom Cruise.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, look. Right in the middle of his face, he's got a fucking tooth.
Huh.
Yeah. But here's what you might not know about Tom Cruise's teeth. Here's what you might not fucking know. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. This used to be your boy. Look at that.
I've seen that picture once.
I think I may have shown it to you.
You've got a big Tom Cruise thing.
You've got
to turn off the fucking split screen function.
I've got a big.
There's got to be a way to turn off the fucking split screen function. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I got you.
Okay, you know what? I'm calling it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's been a bloodbath, folks, and we loved it.
Not the best episode, but
it was a fine episode. It was nice having Griff on. Flynn Scott really came in and fucking fell asleep to a good podcast and waking up to this. This shit is embarrassing. That was really nice.
That was nice to start.
That was a really nice to start. I mean,
I did like aptly named though, because anytime you use apt, I'm like, that's cool.
Absolutely,
that's a good word.
Sphinx-like.
Sphinx-like. Yeah. So guys, just be more Sphinx-like.
Just be a little more Sphinx-like.
Try to conceal your intentions to be more Sphinx-like. If anybody's like, "Are you trying to be Sphinx-like?" Like, no, and you say no.
No, you got to give him a real one. I give him the fake one. Well, not fake. Sorry, not fake. You're really supposed to do it.
Fucking imbecile.
This
week, cook a good meal for.
Fucking don't do that one again. You've done that one recently.
Did I?
Yeah. Come on. Dig into the depths.
This week, do a Wordle.
This week. Okay, that's good.
Do a Wordle this week.
I'm gonna start doing mine as APBs, like bounties. So this week, if somebody can handcraft Sojica, which is a soldier's yarmulke from the year 2142, and you can go back in the podcast and find that. If somebody can handcraft that, I'll send them $100. Send them $100. Send somebody $100 for a Sojica. I'm gonna just start doing bounties for mine. Does that work?
Yeah, it works.
I'm gonna do so. TT gets a bounty.
Yeah.
Come back next week.
And if you don't spend the whole 2 minutes brushing, spend the whole 2 minutes brushing.
You know what?
Spend the whole 2.
With modern toothbrushes, I don't think that's necessary.
What?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
I get my teeth very clean.
You're wild. You're literally wild.
How big are your teeth, though?
Yeah, I guess I fucking grind. I'm grinding in my fucking sleep, bro.
Maybe you wear them down brushing too much. You ever thought about that? For even
Folks,
one fucking second of your
That's Not Funny Comedy podcast.
Your dull, meaningless fucking life.
Because there's about to be a double murder at 8947 Carsis Street.
Carsis, ooh. Carsis, that's nice. Hey, we love you guys.
Flintstone, Washington.
We'll see you guys next Friday.
98718.
Next Friday at about 7:30, maybe 8 p.m.
But they're not watching
hot with some good.
Well,
yeah, they are.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they are. These guys.
If we're doing it right, we're
not. But you know,
we'll never do it right.
We'll never do it right. So we'll see you then.
We
love you guys. Flynn Scott, eat a fucking shell. Eat a fucking shell.
My retort was okay, but it fell off.
It fell off. It took me like 2 minutes. I'll be frank with you guys. Sometimes it takes you some time to recover. It took me about 2 minutes to recover from Flynn Scott. Because in your head, you're like, who the fuck does this thing? He doesn't have to watch the show. He could just not watch it. He doesn't have to be like this.
Right.
And then you're like, calm the fuck down.
But flying snot, that's
flying
good.
snot's not bad.
It was not
flying
bad.
snot's not
But
bad.
then it went quickly downhill.
If you're still there, Flynn Scott, which you're probably not because you didn't like the show, eat an entire, not a small clam shell. Big clam. Can't chew it. Swallow it. Fuck you, man. We love you guys.
Conch ass bitch.
Conch ass bitch. We'll see you in 7 days.